office was designed to be a wealth of knowledge and information. And in this module, we'll be going over the training and marketing tabs where you'll find a ton of valuable information to help you run your business.
Okay, let's talk about the training and marketing tabs under agents. So your training and marketing tabs, now bear in mind you will receive copies of all of the materials that you've learned in the Fast Start modules through Google Drive so that you can retain copies for yourself. And we are in the process of adding the Fast Start training materials in its own separate library that is located on back office. However, for the time being, what we're going to be discussing is just the training and marketing tab that exists right now in your back office. And when you think of training and marketing, I want you to think about just a library of materials where you can go find different pieces that have been built along the way and cataloged here. So if it has to do with training, this is where you would find everything that's really just been built over time that you can go through the archives and view whenever you want. So for example, our 60 Seconds to Yes program that has been made available to us very generously by our president of sales, Don Spini. This is a full sales training platform. It's amazing. It's 24 hours of video. This is typically almost $1,000 program that is made available to us courtesy of Don Spini, specifically for Appreciation Financial Agents. I absolutely encourage you to download this and just start a program where maybe you listen to, 30 minutes to an hour a day while you get through the program. You go to 60 Seconds to Yes, and then you've got a master login there. So that's just an example of different training materials that we have. We've got different marketing outlines, American Equity. We've got some of the different, announcements. So for example, commission changes that happened in 2019 would be located there. Anything that's archived for any type of training that's happened over the years, we will keep here. So just think of it as kind of a catch-all file folder for documents that you might want to be able to utilize. You'll also be able to find your fact finder inserts. You'll understand what this means later when you go through the Fast Start training and you unpack that first appointment and what that looks like. However, for example, we'll talk about how to contact an outside carrier. Maybe you've got a client who has an account with a different company and you want to be able to have that phone call and do some housekeeping questions with the client on the line. You'll utilize what's called the carrier call sheet. So this is just an example of some of the different PDFs that you'll learn about as we go through the different modules and the appointment process, and this is where you'll locate those. Again, you'll be given all of these materials in a Google Drive, but it's nice to know that it is also located here in your back office for whenever you need it. Okay, so let's go into the marketing tab. So the marketing tab is really fun because this is where a lot of the different flicks are located for different communications that have come out over the years. So for example, we've got just different AF graphics that have been created for us that are compliance approved, which is fantastic. So when we had in March everything that happened with COVID, a lot of the different accounts in the stock market were losing money, and so this was an approved social media graphic that our agents were able to utilize when things like that happened, right? So we know that they're compliant approved. So anything that's a marketing material that's compliance approved, you're going to be able to locate here. We also have, this is a really good one, I think, to use with clients, is a living benefits lineup. This is something that you wouldn't necessarily send out, but if you wanted to do just a nice cursory comparison of the National Life Group living benefits to the other life insurance products that we use, this is where that would be located. I think this is a really good piece, so definitely go in and download that, especially if you're going to be talking about living benefits, which you should be with every single client. Again, just a couple of different examples there, but feel free to go back there and dig around. You'll find all kinds of goodies in your back office under agents and training and marketing.